The Roman Empire didn't fall in a single night. It died slowly, bleeding power, land, and identity until one final shove brought a giant crashing down. We imagine a dramatic collapse, but the truth is far more haunting. Rome didn't fall. Rome unraveled. By the 4th century, the empire was already straining under its own weight. Rome's borders stretched across continents, magnificent on a map, impossible to defend in reality. Every mile required soldiers. Every soldier required gold. And gold was the one thing Rome no longer had. Inflation spiraled, coins were debased, farmers abandoned their land because taxes were higher than the harvest itself. And as the economy faltered, loyalties fractured. Then, in 395 AD, came the moment that quietly sealed Rome's fate. The empire split into East and West. The East, wealthy, fortified, urban, stable. The West, poorer, politically chaotic, bleeding territory. Two empires now existed, but only one was built to survive. Beyond the frontiers, new forces gathered. The Visigoths, terrified by the advance of the Huns, sought safety inside Roman walls. Rome agreed, then exploited them, starved them, pushed them to rebellion. Their leader, Alaric, had once served Rome. Now, he marched against it. In 410 AD, his forces entered Rome and sacked the Eternal City. For the first time in 8 centuries, Rome trembled under an enemy's boots. The world was stunned. Some wrote that the end of humanity itself had begun. Rome survived the shock, but its myth of invincibility died that day. Still, the real collapse wasn't a single sack. It was everything that came next. After 410, the empire became a patchwork struggling to hold itself together. In 439 AD, the Vandals seized North Africa, Rome's economic heartbeat. Losing it wasn't just a territorial setback, it was financial amputation. Without African grain or African taxes, the West lost the ability to feed cities or pay armies. Then came the Huns, led by Attila. In the 400s 40s and 400s 50s, they rampaged across Europe, burning, raiding, demanding tribute the West couldn't afford. Even when Rome won, it lost. Cities devastated, soldiers exhausted, resources drained. Meanwhile, Western politics descended into turmoil. Emperors lasted months, sometimes days. Real power shifted to generals, many of them foreign-born commanders leading troops who cared little for Rome itself. The empire wasn't being conquered. It was decaying from within, an empty shell with its walls still standing, a world power reduced to arguing over scraps. By the 470s, the West was a ghost, Rome in name, but not in strength. Enter Odoacer, a Germanic commander whose troops demanded land as payment. Rome had no land to give, no authority to enforce, nothing left to bargain with. So in 476 AD, Odoacer removed the last Western emperor, the teenager Romulus Augustulus. No armies clashed, no heroic last stand, just a quiet dismissal. A symbolic moment that historians would later mark as the end of the Western Roman Empire. Odoacer sent the imperial regalia to Constantinople, silently acknowledging what everyone already knew. Rome was finished. And yet, Rome didn't vanish. The Eastern Roman Empire, Byzantium, endured for almost 1,000 more years, preserving Roman law, Roman learning, Roman tradition. So the fall of Rome wasn't a moment. It was a slow erosion of borders, armies, economy, and unity. 1,000 tiny fractures hidden beneath the marble surface of a dying giant. Great empires rarely fall from one devastating strike. They fall from countless small cuts, and by the time the final blow arrives, the collapse is already complete.